To the mines we go. YT has now hit the building. Oh, I'm gonna set this up too. Let me hit this. Have this on. Just so I can see what's going on. I don't wanna hear you talk. You get one of these one time. That's gonna fall off. Oh God. Has ever been in the prawn suit before? It have been Juarez. Oh, that poor guy. That poor guy 2. That poor guy 3. That poor guy 4. So the mine is in this volcanic region. Uh-oh. I'm out of boost. I'm gonna ride on up. Exterior grow beds. This is interesting. 5 weeks ago. So there's more kelp forest and there's more monkey business, but what about over here? Am I just going around the island? I don't know what this technically counts as. Oh, here we go. No, come over here. You're messing around with stuff above your pay grade, big dog. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Don't do it. Interesting. What's down here? What were you built with? Oh boy. Yeah, I'll take some diamonds, big dog. Thanks. Oh, okay. Can you get out before you die? No. Need a little volcanic vent. Not bad. What's this down here? Oh. I'm gonna keep going back this way. What do I find if I go this way? Ooh, is it more? Oh, this is just a biome. I've never been back here before. Oh, there's the crown. That's cool. Oh, this place. Oh, okay. Okay. And then where does it lead? There's a current over here. Oh, where am I? Okay, so that's a passage to this place. So is this just void, or where is this? Let's head on down. Let's see what's up. Oh. That feels a lot like... Oh yeah, that's void. That's void. I'm not a fan. That's kind of just straight void. Did you do a Zoc reveal for 500 subs? Neck pause. Hey, Frog. Literally YouTube Frog. That's funny. No, I would not. Okay, so this is just a mini biome then. Does it go to the left? Does it go to the left? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm feeling? Is that what I'm sensing? I got you. I'm hungry in real life too, unfortunately. Starving actually, with a really bad headache. sleeping for? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Okay, I found where we are. Help. Help! I almost met his big cousin a minute ago. Yo! I jumped straight into it. I wanted to go the opposite direction. Help! Yeah, I just want to go back to the black smokers. I'm surprised those are this high up, by the way. Black smokers are usually at the bottom of the fucking ocean. Okay, well, I guess we are 147 meters down, but still. Like, I feel like they're lower than that, aren't they? I feel like you'd have to go at least, like, 300 below sea level, right? Am I tripping? What was that noise just now? That sounded horrible. I hate whatever that was. Ugh. Drill. Let's drill some silica quartz. And it stops too. I'm so happy. Sorry, I just wanted to flex that. This area is rough, but I have faith. I appreciate that. Crazy. Okay. Okay, alright. I'm mainly just in the area looking for mineable resources. That is probably a good place to go for that though. Yo, where'd my lights go? Excuse me? Oh, what am I doing? Drillable titanium right here. Oh, you know what? I might be cooking. Hope you're doing well, Yummy. Cubine? I've been doing well, yes. I've been doing very well. Titanium. 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 Titties. Just titanium though. There are no anime boobs in this location. What? I did 2 storage upgrades. What do you mean there's no room for... Don't do that. So I haven't been here usually, but I'm liking your progress. I appreciate it. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Do you have storage elsewhere, big dog? I'm pretty sure I put 2 storage modules in you. So does that just expand this storage? Oh, now that I think about it, how much should I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a lot. Okay. Let's put a few of these in here. I am in kind of dire need of a bio break. Here we go. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay. And let's put a few more tits in here. Hang on. Obligatory. Hey. So cute. Ah! Frog jump scare! Look at him, guys. Look at that streamer over there. My door just closed. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to hit you. We're chilling, brother. I ain't going on with you.
Rising temperatures detected in mineral-rich fissure below.
Uh-oh. I can't go down there, though. If I do, it'll get me killed. Little buddy attaches with just these? That's crazy. That man is massive, by the way. Just sweeping up a ton of plankton. Ooh, cave. Okay. Interesting. Ruby. I got YouTube freed from your stuff. I got YouTube feed stuff from your view. Oh, did you? Wait. There's another one? There are two here? Oh, that's busted. There's another big guy here? I did not know that. I did not know there were two here. Is he like the deeper version? I think he is. Yo, that's cool. Uh-oh. Are you? Uh-oh. Here, rest. Here. The man, the myth, the legend. I didn't know there were two of these mans. Let me hop inside. Hop inside the boy. Consensually, of course. May I go inside? Whoa! Oh, he said yes. So imposing, but they mean well. Man, little buddy's just a... I wish you could build inside him. That's like my only regret. It's like if you could build inside, I would love to, but his entire existence counts as an object. Oh, good point though. Grab some of the... Oh, never mind. Kind of forgot that quickly that, yeah. And the prawn suit cannot fit in his mouth, unfortunately. Though I probably wouldn't put it in anyway. It probably wouldn't taste good. Whoa. Oh, he's moving. Oh, that's scary. I think he just made a sound. You can actually hear him yapping. He has such a big brain though, bro. Big brain boy. Usually it's the other way around though. I'm not even kidding. Like usually I have to...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let me head to the top of his forehead real quick. I'm gonna stand on him for a second just to get a view of something. I need to see where I am. Oh, you can go out to the top? You can't go in here, can you? Ah! No, I'm assuming that's where his brain and stuff activity is. There is more biome to explore, but we can't go down there yet. And I think literally it just caves back up into void biome, which is not a place you want to find anything other than death. Let me hitch a ride. Come here. Start moving. Giddy up. Oh, well. Whee! Wrangle him, cowboy. Where you going? Where you going? I'm gonna go to... Funny. Goodbye. Know your place. Ads on Twitch? No! Oh, you're up there. Well, I'm not anywhere in your peripheral, so I don't see why you'd come down here. I swear if you come down here to cause issues, there's no reason. It started well, but it felt so forced in my opinion. Let them come. I don't think I will. Oh. Stop. He's behind me, isn't he? Hey, buddy. Don't. Stop! You are so mean! Stop it! Go away. Diagro, thank you. Jesus. I can hide in this cave. Repairs need to be made. Ah! Jesus. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If he eats me, he eats me. It's fine. You definitely walked into it. Listen, man. I'm just trying to get away from him. He's so huge, bro. He's so huge, bro. Don't you know? He's a huge bro. Don't aggro on me. There's no reason to. Ah, my head. Oh. This doesn't actually. Oh my god!
Frog_Pappy just cheered 50 bits. BTW so's, I haven't said hi to you in a long time. I'm wishing you have a fun time with whatever the game has to offer.
Oh, I appreciate it, Frog. To keep it a buck with you, Frog, I have finished the game already. We're playing this game. So currently I'm doing grinding. I'm just doing mineral grinding. I'm playing this game with another veteran who's played the game before, but we're coaching a new player through the game because we have multiplayer and it works really good. So we're doing a multiplayer playthrough of this game with it's Nochi Games and Ruby Flame 9, which Ruby is a big Subnautica fan. I am also a big Subnautica fan. I'm a big Subnautica stan, to be honest with you. So we played this game before, but not this cleanly, because this is the first time I'm playing it on PC. Yo! MSO, Ruby Flame 9, and Nochi Games. I don't think MSO works. I have to figure that out. Oh, it worked? Oh, it did actually. It's hit them both. Never mind. There's Siribot, legendary. Siribot based. But I'm just gonna jump over you. Just on my way back home. Let's clear some info. I'm literally, I think we might do one more run and then we may call it. I'm not even certain. Okay, so my inventory is completely full of nonsense. Get in here and make a difference.
Captain.
Ah. Quartz locker is now almost full. Correction, quartz locker is full. OG somewhat, it's hard to be a player. We have the database. After being aware of the database the early hexes had, that's use mods to usually bring stuff back. Which reminds me, I think I'm gonna test the Garg later. Not today. Oh no, I will test him today. I probably won't test him on stream. We'll see. We'll see. I may test the VR Garg on stream. And man, it's so much fun seeing him in VR. By the way, I gotta put into perspective how terrifying that shit is. He is so huge, dude. I love him. I love him. It's like there's something in my chest. It's just like, yes, yes, giant Leviathan for no reason. And he's just a big guy, dude. The interesting part he leaves you alone as long as you don't have a vehicle. You got a vehicle though, munch. I don't know why he sees. I think it's because of bioelectricity. He sees, because his whole thing is like bio. I really like how free the terrain builder was. So I think there is a mod for the terrain builder actually to get it back. I'll have to see, but if that's the case, we might play it with that. Because that will be fun. I'm definitely going to use the platform. I won't use the platform, never mind. Don't mind. I had a lot of potential, but I can see why it was cut. Yeah, because they would just have to balance a bunch of stuff. That and plus, like, I don't know. Because, like, they would have to load whatever changes you have specifically to your world every single time you boot up the game. Which it does anyway, you know? But like, you could do too much. There's just too much you could do. There's already a ton of nonsense you can do in the game as it is, just with the console. Why are there so many lockers? Because this is a multi-person base. Also, one of the people I play with on this server likes to min-max, so they love having stuff. Please spawn the first friend, I beg. I can't because I'm on a server frog. If I try to spawn something, it literally says you don't have access to that command. I cannot. Yeah, so the fish spawn commands are blocked. Day and night work, I think. And so does free cam, which is interesting. I think we have Fish Friend somewhere in the base. He hasn't hatched. I don't think he's able to. Though I'm not certain. You know one thing I'd love to spawn? A Sea Emperor. I'd love to see one of those motherfuckers flying around here, just floating in. If I played on creative, I could spawn him in, but otherwise... I would personally be interested if they did an aquarium. Who? But it's neat regardless.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
If what did an aquarium? What you mean, Zilla? Correction, frog. Hired. I guess a general view of here's the fish friends. Oh, that's cute. That would be neat. The fish friends are so sweet.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Why can you do that? That doesn't even exist in this game. Or does it? I don't think it does. It might exist in the code, actually. Yeah. Oh, that's a thought process. Like outside the fishies viewing mobs as a cute animal. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I miss the Cyclops. I do too. It does in a mode. Oh, in a mod? Yes, I know. I would love to have the Cyclops work in here. I'd love to have the Sea Voyager in here. 2.0's code is very weird though. It would also require BepNEX to work. I could get it prepped for mods, but I would have to do so after we finish. If we do a modded playthrough, we'll have to do it after we finish with Nochi and Ruby's playthrough. Just because I intend to resurrect normal Subnautica, the VR playthrough, after we finish this playthrough with Nochi. I'm probably gonna resurrect my playthrough that I was doing on Subnautica Living Large, the Living Large update, just because I really enjoyed it. It was a really good playthrough. I enjoyed it. We had the Garg on lock. I think we found the mini Garg. We're gonna hatch that boy. Actually, we did hatch him. We hatched the mini Garg. I think we did. I think we hatched the mini Gargantuan, and he's so cute. He's such a cute little guy. He like follows you around. It's neat. I would love to have the Garg in Below Zero, but I don't think it would work since the void's not the same weight. Really hope you find something cool AF this playthrough. I do too. I do too. To keep it a buck with you, I love Below Zero. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I love Below Zero's environment more than I love Subnautica's. Cause like, it is just so pretty. You know what? Let's venture down into some familiar areas just to stockpile a little bit. We have enough titanium to feed a small house, to build a colony of buildings. Let's just chill. It's just that slightly much better. I know, because it's so pretty though. Like, there's so much more color, but there's a purpose for that, because Subnautica takes place on a planet that is dying. This is a planet that has been rejuvenated. It's starting to regain life. It's starting to repopulate. It's been a bunch of years. Kara has been, you know, disintegrated, and now the fish are just kind of feeling better. It's like every biome is beautiful in Below Zero. There's a reason for that. It's because the planet's cured. And it shows. Because the amount of fauna has just exploded. Yami, please stop being a really cool Andy for understanding this scenario. I get it. The funniest thing about Kara is it was spread by one fish, which just goes to show how ridiculously mutated it is. You get it, 1 billion? I do. It's terrifying. And to keep it a buck, Al-An is the reason. That's why Al-An was so like feeling some type of way when Robin asked that question. She's like, what happened? It's like, why were you in containment? And he shows the reason. It is an unfortunate that Kara happened. The funniest thing to me is that Kara is not native to the planet. I feel like this was something I learned and then relearned going through the lore again. But Kara was found on a completely different planet. The reason it's here is because they found a cure for it here and then tried their dangest to try and figure out how to manipulate that cure in order to be more than a cure. So they secured the MC Emperor Leviathans, but they were too old to produce enzyme 40. What is that, 42? Enzyme 42? Not a cure necessarily because of the Emperor's babies. Enzyme 42. Yeah, they were trying to produce, they needed enzyme 42. Baby! Yes. They needed the Sea Emperor's baby! So they initially looked to the Sea Emperor because the stomach acids of said Sea Emperor are a cure for enzyme 42. Or its correction, are a cure for Kara. It inhibits the effects permanently. It inhibits the effects permanently. However, the issue is that by the time they found her, she was much too old to produce enough of it in order to destroy Kara, in order to inhibit the symptoms permanently, and it wasn't stable. So as a result, they locked her up in containment with her eggs. They tried to figure out how to speed up the incubation process, and eventually what happened was Al-An thought, hey, why don't we try the sea dragons, since the sea dragons may also have a similar enzyme in them. They actually tried to, so Al-An went against the directive of focusing solely on the Emperor, and that's why he's always have an issue. That's why he always loves the hive mind, because he's like, never again. It's a really cool thing about his character. The one time he disobeyed the directive is what led to the entire mess that happened on this planet. I'm aware they went batshit and ran the center. No. What happened was, well, yeah, that is correct. However, what initially happened was Al-An said, oh, let's study the sea dragon. Since it's a close relative of the Sea Emperor, maybe it also produces amounts of enzyme 42. To which they stole the sea dragon egg. He went and grabbed the sea dragon egg and tried to incubate it instead. Shut up. Oh, it's gonna eat the penguin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little buddy. You don't count as food.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Shut up. Anyways, thus they intended to incubate the dragon egg. However, they underestimated the aggression of the sea dragon. The sea dragon rammed its way through the base. As the destruction protocol triggered, destroying all of the test subjects except one, which managed to swim out and spread the entire infection all across 4546B. It even spread all the way out here. In fact, in Area 0. It literally spread all the way out here in Area 0. Which is why the precursors, aka the architects of the universe, which is their official name, by the way, architects of the universe, which is why the architects abandoned their bodies and retreated to storage cubes. Well, actually, no, they didn't. They didn't. Because once Kara outbroke, they enabled... Hi, Dad, is this spoilers? No, it's actually lore about the first game. Hey, Nochi. It's lore about the first... Yeah, prawn suit. I built it. It's lore about the first game. So, the architects of the universe, they had discovered Kara on a different planet. And when they discovered Kara, they had it contained. However, containment error ended up leading to it being uploaded to all of the architects' core worlds, and essentially all of their core worlds completely were destroyed.
What?
Let me...
Oh, look at that.
Try 69420.
It's great. Architects in the first run got a lot wrong. They really did.
Calorie intake recommended.
I can show that. Verifying integrity of files.
69420.
Did it work?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm very interested in the Subnautica story. I know, it's a great story, dude. This is required. It's incorrect. All right.
It wasn't 69420.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill him. My stupid son. Anyways, that's a great clip, by the way. Anyways, essentially, the architects of the universe essentially screwed up. They uploaded the virus. The virus attacked their bodies and completely destroyed them to the point where it led to the death of, I believe it was 540 million No, billion actually. 540 billion architects. Across their core worlds, Kara spread like an infection and destroyed all of their core worlds. All of them. The death of the core worlds. I think it was 42 billion. It was 42 billion. And after that, that was when they immediately started looking for a cure. They started looking for a cure, and that's how they found 4546b. Or sorry. Yeah, that's right. That's right. 4546b. They found this planet. They found the Sea Emperor. They tried to contain the Sea Emperor. As a result of the Sea Dragon incident with Al-An, they rushed to try and pry open the eggs without trying the incubator, without trying the incubation process, which led to the baby dying immediately. And after that, they eventually gave up. They eventually gave up. Fun fact, after that, the Mercury 2 landed here. They messed up big time. So they basically enabled the quarantine and just went to sleep. And waited for everything to blow up. They couldn't do anything. They essentially retreated to a bunch of storage cubes. They discarded their bodies, retreated to a bunch of storage cubes, waiting for emergency storage mediums to come to them. $42 billion, that means that planet was... No. Across their core worlds, Casual, they had like 7 or 8 core worlds, like core planets that they lived on. Why is the lore of why the Emperor can speak to you but not to them? So they couldn't hear her because if you've ever well, no, you probably haven't. So architects are, after a certain point, fully mechanical, fully biomechanical. So the way an architect works is they will use, you becoming a peak, or will you be sleeping? I'll be sleeping. So actually I have something to do in like 10 minutes. I have to go out of town for a bit, and I'll probably be at that. I'll be out of town doing that, and then I'll come home and probably sleep immediately. But essentially the way the architects work is they will be, you know, purely biological for as long as they can and upgrade their bodies with technology. So they will essentially, you know, spend eons and eons upgrading their body and only discarding it when they absolutely have to. So they'll genetically augment their body, you know, add actual extra attachments.
Starvation imminent. See calorie
I'm
intake
going to
immediately.
kill you. Shut up. But essentially, yeah, they'll continue to upgrade their body with genetics and mechanical parts until they completely have to discard it. Then they will upload their consciousness. They will upload their consciousness to a shared network, and then replicate a new body based on either the best of each species, based on their desired specifications. So by the time they discover the Sea Emperor, 90% of their bodies have been compromised as a result of Kara. Because when Kara hits, every single person that was still using a biological body at that point was glassed. So they kind of all had to switch to biomechanical. However, those biomechanical bodies, which were comprised of 400 some odd million species from different planets, Kara could infect every single one of them
Vital signs stabilizing.
simultaneously. That is how bad Kara was. Like 400 something species altogether with bioengineering. And Kara just said, yeah, nope, infected. All of them? Yes. At the same time. It didn't even need to mutate for that. That's how bad it was in its base state. It's kind of how infections work. Yeah. Well, I mean, some creatures are sometimes immune. I mean, think about this. You had 400 different immune systems, and every single one of them gets glassed. And these aren't like 400 random creatures. These are some of the... They choose essentially the specific DNA of some of the strongest, most resilient creatures. It was like 400 of the strongest, most resilient creatures across the galaxy. And Kara essentially glassed all of them. It was uploaded to the shared network by accident and was completely destroyed. Annihilated, so to speak. And so after that, they sought the Sea Emperor. Long story short, they went for the Sea Dragon egg. The Sea Dragon trashed the base, released Kara onto the planet. Everyone was infected. And they essentially turned on the quarantine platform, said, we can't do anything about this. We need to make sure this doesn't spread from this planet to anywhere else. And yeah, that was it. That was it for the architects. They either died or are in the storage mediums. That's pretty much it. Let us cook and cool. No. But yeah, that was it. That was the lore of how 4546B came to be in the state that it's in now, with a quarantine gun and literally no way for anybody, no way for all of them to have the infection compatibility otherwise. Exactly. Well, the thing is, we don't know where Kara came from. We know where it was discovered. We know where it was discovered, and the architects of the universe also saw it was an issue. So they quarantined it. They quarantined it. Now, a little side note, in I think whatever the game that is in the same universe as Subnautica 2, that also has an Altera Corporation. I think it's also made by Unknown Worlds 2. Now that game, Kara is also present in that game as well, but Kara is essentially a race of mutated beings manipulated by the virus into destroying humanity. And they have humanity on the brink of extinction. I believe they're one and the same, and that could be a version of Kara that has just gone completely out of control. What I think is most likely what we're seeing in that game is an alternative future of where Riley Robinson, where he either got killed or just did not come to 4546B. Guys, I really appreciate you having the disparity between Subnautica 2 and whatever they were developing, and you playing something that is fun. Yeah, it's nice to see. I peeped a bit of the drama, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't care. I just hope whoever's in the right wins, they get it over with, and then we can get the game. Like, I had an opinion. I still have an opinion. However, my opinion is literally, it doesn't matter. After just seeing one side come out with something and then the next side comes out with something, the one who's right, whoever's right. And to keep it a buck, everyone is wrong. What if both sides claim to be right? It's B, I'm right. No, casual. I'm not saying who claims to be right, because that's every argument ever. Everyone believes they're right in the argument. Everyone believes they're right in an argument. However, if you want my opinion, I'm pretty sure both are wrong. I'm pretty sure both are wrong. because according to everything that's been put out there, it sounds like there's just a whole lot of everyone is incorrect, and this whole thing should just be shelved. What if both sides have good arguments to be right? Wouldn't that mean that both sides suck? I mean, yeah. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That's just kind of life. No one can be 100% right. Hell, I'm not 100% right. Subnautica was really planned in a demo, so I'll let them cook within reason to develop what peeps have thrown money into, I guess. Once again, the villain is capitalism. Yeah. I'll let them do their thing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. As long as it comes out and it's a banger, I don't care how long you want to delay it for. Delay it to 2026. As long as it comes out and it's fantastic, I don't give a crap. The entire thing is, and I'll give my opinion. I'll give my opinion briefly. It just sounds like the common thing that happens when studios sell their studio. It's literally, oh, I sold the studio. Now I don't have creative rights over it. Oh, well, I'll just continue doing what I normally do. And then the person above you just says no. And then you're like, but I made the studio. Yeah, but we bought the studio. Which means you're fired now. The base product was fine. I really hope they don't fuck up the later product. To keep it a buck with you, from what I saw in the trailer, it's pretty much ready to go for early access, at least as far as the other games have gone. But now that someone else is working on it, I don't think they think so. And you want to know why? Because they've released games before in early access, and they don't want to do it the same way. They don't want to do it the same way that they've done other Subnautica launches. They want it to be bigger and better than Subnautica has ever been. And what they were giving us was essentially, you know, every Subnautica release that's ever been already. I pretty much just think that's what happened. It was miscommunication, and then people forgetting that when you sell a studio, you don't own it anymore. That's why people usually don't sell their studio. It's corporate BS that's gonna ruin the project. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. They can talk all the jargon they want to. As long as it gets made, I don't care. I really don't care. No, nothing political or lawsuit, anything. I don't really have an opinion. There's not enough information to truly form an opinion. Right? I could tell you what I think. I could tell you what I think it is. I own 25% of Yami shares. Bold of you to assume Yami has any shares. If I had investors, bro, I don't know what I would do. See, that's why I don't want to go corporate. It's like, no, I'm good. Yami shares comes. Yo, what? What even is that? You never learned to share. I don't like sharing. Yeah, that was stupid. Chimps getting down. Showed a banana tend to lose their mind and their ability to camping. That's what happened here. Pretty much. Pretty much, bro. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like... you show something, you show people something, a baseline, and they're immediately going to make opinions. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My first opinion was, oh, okay, big company screws over little guy. Same old, same old. What I thought. And that you cancel the game for not being ready when it seems like they were preparing it the same way they always did, which of course the publisher has the right to change it. But you conveniently cancel the game and then it looks like you're trying to cancel to avoid paying out deserved money. It just really looks suspicious. We'll see how this all airs out. Yeah. You can't keep it from not looking suspicious when you're like, oh, if you hit this profit margin, you'll get a bonus of 250 million. Hey, by the way, we looked at your game that you're going to release that would probably help you reach that margin 10 times over. We're going to have to tell you to put it back in the oven, boys, till next year. Conveniently. Oh, would you look at that? Now we don't have to pay the 250 million. It just looks suspicious. It doesn't matter if that's not the reason you did it. It still looks suspicious. You're making pork chops, fried, or are you frying them? Fried pork chops? That'd be amazing if so.
Emergency power.
Oh, you're out of power. Pan fried, beautiful. I'm a fan. I'm just saying, bro, it looks suspicious. Like I mentioned earlier, the company which wants to sell it to me has billed me for it already, despite they not even handed it out. I made it clear that the deal is off. They can't fulfill my criteria, and that criteria is delivering the product with built-in headlights, which isn't an option. It's legally mandatory as things stand now, and they're failing to do that. Well, kill them. Kill them. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Literally, the way you said it, AO, is exactly what the issue is, most likely. The studio has been bought, you sold the studio, and then you try to do things the same way as normal. Crafton said, hey, you're not doing this the same way you did it before. We gotta go bigger, go better, or go home. And it said, no, we're gonna do this the way we wanna do it. And then Crafton said, aight, well then, I'm pulling the plug. We're gonna put someone in here that's gonna listen to us because we own this studio now. Again, don't make it a habit to say that. I apologize. In Minecraft, I have to see how this plays out, but it feels like the creators are getting messed with. Of course, there could be something, like you said, miscommunication. We'll see how it goes. I just think everybody's wrong. And this whole thing just needs to blow over. I know how you mean that. I like how casual can go from memes to serious talk really fast. He'll also go to just random lewd randomly too. I personally think Yami is a fish fox. I don't think so. It's nice, bro. Again, in the end, I'm gonna keep it a buck until we know the details of the lawsuit and everything that's going on behind the scenes. It does not matter what your opinion is, because in the end, we're gonna see once everything is made available to the public. We're gonna see what's going on. But right now, there's no reason to make an opinion. I know you have serious moments. I do. I do every now and then, dude. But yeah, seriously, just hold your guns and hold your applauses until everything blows over, I think. Only let the legal process and time play out. Yeah, pretty much. Keep it a buck. Just let this whole thing do its thing until we know what's up. Put the pitchforks away. I saw that, by the way, people boycotting Subnautica 2. I thought it was hilarious. It's like, we all know you're gonna play it when it comes out. Come on, bro. Let's not even pretend. It's like, boycott Subnautica 2. Why? and then review bombing Subnautica 1 like it's gonna change anything. People will find any reason to do something stupid. Same thing with everybody boycotting the Switch 2. Now, there's boycotting and quote unquote, yeah, boycotting by the way. I do support not buying a Switch 2, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If you want to buy a Switch 2, buy one. I have nothing to do with that. I don't think it's right the way they're treating the Switch 2 and how they're trying to make it to where the Switch 2 is supposed to be like the end of modding, quote unquote, which by the way failed. But regardless, I don't like how they run the Switch 2. I personally think the whole thing's a giant scam and Nintendo's a fake and a fraud. That is what I believe. I don't believe I know a single American streamer who wants to buy a Switch 2. What's the difference? Point me one thing that's different. Tell me one thing that's different. One thing that's like a good idea about buying a Switch 2. I'll wait. I'll literally sit here and wait. Past my time to go. Tell me one plus to buying the Switch 2. 60 FPS. No. You should have been done that. That's like one thing I will crash out about. It's like, oh, it's such an upgrade. No, it's not. No, it's not. One thing I have a hard time dealing with is how they're trying to crack down on anyone buying used games. Like the used market is anything. For anything, it's always going to be there. So why you got to penalize someone for that? It just seems like an excuse to squeeze more money out of people by forcing them to buy a new product. Absolutely. Absolutely. Which, by the way, their main objective is to stop scalpers, which, no, you're never going to do that. There was only one plus I could think of to Switch 2. Is Switch 2 only games, if they have any? They have two. Super Mario Kart World that they're going to charge me $90 for. And then the Donkey Kong game, which looks awesome, but like, I'm not playing it, bro. They have to refund it even if it's 10 years old. Yeah. Here's my thing. I think it's stupid. Anti-modding and exclusive that Nintendo and their games are. So I'm not gonna play Nintendo. I don't see a reason for you to play anything Nintendo. The only games I've ever played that relied on Nintendo were like Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild 2. AKA Tears of the Kingdom. And they were like, that was like a big thing they were hyping up about. Like, hey, look, you can play Tears of the Kingdom at 60 FPS. Okay. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, fam. That's kind of the base for gaming nowadays. Yeah, Zelda games and Smash Bros. I don't play Mario Kart that often. Literally, the only Mario Kart I've ever played is Super Mario Kart 8, and it's just cause Link is in there. That's it. If they took Link out of the game, I literally would not play. Literally would never play the game in my entire life. They're forgetting their lane, and the reason they were able to, maybe not the best. Maybe not be the best technologically, but everyone still loved them, was because at the end of the day they made great games and had great IPs, and I don't feel like Nintendo was trying to be as corporately greedy as they are now. Of course, a corporation always someone did that, but now it seems especially blatant. Knockoff of Mario Kart 64. You're right. And let me keep it a buck with you. One more thing about Nintendo that really made them forget their lane. Think about this for a second. Nintendo, in the history of Nintendo, has never produced the same console twice. Until now. Think about that. There's never been a Wii 2. There's never been a 3DS 2. They've made a DS and they made a DSi and then they made a 3DS. they've made the Wii U. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. But what I mean is they never really called the direct predecessor to, right? The SNES was with more RAM. That's true. That's true. But then again, you got to think about like like brand new console with its own specific games, and they made it the exact same as the first one. I don't know. Something about the Switch 2 just feels like such a lazy thing. Like, am I tripping? Does anybody get what I'm saying? Like a lazy cash grab. A lazy cash grab that looks just about the same. Right? Like, the Wii U was a completely, like, if you ask me, the Wii U was a completely different machine in comparison to the Wii. It had different hardware, it could play different games, there was an upgrade, it felt like an upgrade. Like, I had a Wii and I was jealous of the people who had a Wii U. Right? At least for like the 4 months that it was decent, until everybody revealed that you can't take the, it was literally a miscommunication issue that killed the Wii U, by the way. I'm so sad about that. You wanna know what the miscommunication was? Everybody saw the little gamepad and thought they could take it with them.
Recommended.
Everybody thought they could take the little gamepad with them, and it's just impossible. The Switch 2 feels the exact same as the Switch 1, except now Nintendo has a window into your life, and they can brick your shit if you do anything to it. That's it. I'm paying $500 to get the same console I have at the house with a kill switch, and I don't own the machine. No, I'm not going to buy a Switch 2. I will stick with the Switch 1 that I own. Thanks. Can't brick my Switch if I brick it first. You got that right. I mean, I kill Switch 2. Shut up, no shit. So
Seek
dumb.
fluid intake.
Just seek life intake at that point, bro.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Shut up. Seek life intake. Just like live better, bro.
I am picking
Welcome aboard,
an
Captain.
important item belonging to my people. I will share its location.
Okay. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
My whole thing is legit just, no, I don't want to buy a Switch 2. It's not even for the boycott. It's just not worth it. Like, what's the point? Hey, you can play games in 60 FPS. I can already do that if I really want to. You wanna know what the funniest part is? That's immediately why they went out to Yuzu, by the way. Because that was gonna be their claim to fame for the Switch 2. Look guys, 60 FPS, we're finally here. No.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's like, oh, that's such a hardware upgrade. 60 FPS on Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Well, what does it matter? No, do not put the penguin. Do not put my baby in the bioreactor. My baby. He's so cute. He's all young. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I do have to get out of here. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, chat. I just don't see a reason to purchase the Switch 2. It seems stupid. Not the baby. It was close. It was close. He was like one misclick away from getting in the bioreactor, and I wouldn't have been able to take him out. I would have been so sad. Me either. Yeah, I just don't see a reason to buy a Switch 2 ever. You will probably never see me with one. Unless someone specifically buys me one to spite these words, that's between you and God. Will I use it? I don't know. I feel like I kind of would, just because it's a gift. But like beyond that, like unless someone specifically gives me one out of spite, no, I'm not gonna use it, nor will I buy one. I will never buy one of my own volition. Like, how are you gonna release a system to get 2 new games? Not just 2 new games, but all of the games that have already been released for other platforms. Like, this sent me to the moon. I was in Walmart yesterday when I bought my keyboard. When I bought my keyboard and my sheets. I was in Walmart yesterday. And I saw Split Fiction on the Switch 2. And I just said to myself, bold of you to assume that someone's gonna buy not 1 Switch 2, but 2 Switch 2s. And then their friends are going to have one in order for them to play Split Fiction. No. It's not happening. No. You would be more hard pressed to find people with a Switch 2. You didn't buy your keyboard from Onion? I started to, but I was in Walmart and they had a Razer. It's Onion. This is an Onion recommended keyboard because he has the same one. Because he got me the Raisin Death Adder. It didn't seem right to get something that wasn't Raisin for the keyboard. And then the games start dipping in quality because that'll spell the beginning and the end for them. No. Especially when they're trying that you can now you can shave using keyboard. No, because it's a Razer. Shut up. If that was the case, I wouldn't have my beard on me right now. I'm eating a part of it and it actually tastes disgusting. Not like the Pokemon game had any issues. Yo, not me, not core memory unlocked, by the way. Yami, end stream, bye. Okay. I will in a second. Hang on, let me discuss my core memory that I just unlocked. Core memory unlocked. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Me and the boys in a call watching the live display. And we watched one of those bee Pokemon move across the screen at 3 crisp FPS. 3 FPS. Bro. I have never seen a call break out into pure chaos and laughter faster than the review of that. What a showcase. Gyarados in the sky and one of the Pokemon moving at a crisp 3 FPS. And they had the audacity to have like happy music behind this. Bro. And you got the audacity to sue Power World like they... Bro, they made a better game than you did. That's why you butthurt. They made a better game than you did. And then they had the audacity to try and manifest an Expedition 33 ripoff. No! Shut up!
If you wish, one of my associates will gladly provide you with a copy of your signed contract.
Oh no.
You agreed to this.
Oh no.
I did not agree to lie.
Oh no. He has a Disney Plus account.
Yo, Disney Plus account? That's terrible. Hang on. I'm showing. I can't find the, which one is the, oh, there it is. Nintendo TOS.
If you wish, one of my associates will gladly provide you with a copy of your signed contract.
Oh no.
You agreed to this.
Oh no.
If you wish, one of my associates will gladly provide you with a copy of your signed contract.
Oh no.
You agreed to this.
Oh no.
I did not agree to lie.
Oh no.
It's over. He had a Disney Plus contract.
He has a Disney Plus account.
He does.
He can't escape because he signed up for Disney Plus and he just agreed to the terms.
He just agreed to the terms. Nobody reads the terms of service, baby. That's how they get you.
To my daughter.
Oh wait, is this what you call it? The scary game with the little. Amanda the Adventurer 2? Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. I thought that's what this was. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, it's in the title? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't read it. Both of you to assume I read titles casual. Alright, I'm gonna send y'all somewhere real quick so I can go ahead and get out of here. Let's see who's chilling. I am amused. Thank you for streaming and taking care of the penguins. I did. I see a very online, very pristine Pharaoh. His name is Yami7ways. I don't think he can read me. Bye bye Yami time? It is indeed bye bye Yami time. It's time for me to leave. Who can I send you guys to? You know what? Kaus is doing karaoke. I'll send you guys to him. Goodbye. I'll send you guys to Kaus. You guys be nice. Have a good one. God bless. Much love. You guys make sure you stay frosty, okay? Give him some love. Give him some love. He's over there chilling and singing. Remember, exclamation point raid 1 and 2. Tomorrow we will not be playing Final Fantasy 14. It'll be a free day. My sub expired. I'm done. I'll have to renew it next week after I also buy the new banner. So we'll be chilling. I'll be chilling tomorrow. We'll have a free day. Who knows how long it'll go? We'll see what happens. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless. Much love. You guys, make sure you guys stay frosty. Oh, Jesus. That is terrifying. All right, peace, kids. Go to that attractive man. Give him my hellos, and also give him a kiss for me. All right, peace, kids.